Hello from the Bureau. It's Angus here with the National Weather Forecast for Friday, the 29th of August, and Friday is the day we've been flagging it all week. This is when our biggest weather system of the week is coming. It is a strong cold outbreak which is going to spread across southern areas including South Australia, Victoria, Tasmania and parts of southern New South Wales, bringing wind, rain, hail and snow to low levels. But away from this corner of the country, it's actually a high pressure situation, and what that means is settled weather and clear skies to go along with sunshine and fairly warm temperatures, although we will see the wind pick up over some central areas. Before we get into the state by state breakdown, I did want to show you the severe weather warnings for damaging wind just to see how extensive it is across southern parts of the country on Friday. We do have some very strong winds anticipated, but we have a whole separate severe weather video detailing that, so you can find that on the Bureau's website. Now to the states for Friday, starting up in Queensland, and it's going to be another fine day. Much like it has been through the week, temperatures are still running pretty warm for the time of year. 25 in Brisbane, but we're as high as 30 or 31 for some other eastern areas, upper 20s for inland parts, and little to no cloud, let alone any rainfall across the state. Now, it has already been windy this week for New South Wales, and that is showing no signs of slowing down on Friday. Very strong westerly winds picking up once again through the morning, and then it's really blowing through quickly across the afternoon. There will be some wet weather moving in from the west after lunch as well, starting way out in the west around Broken Hill, but moving into southern parts of the mountains, through the Snowies, the southern tablelands, into the central tablelands. We'll see some snow as well, down to around about 700 metres in the south, maybe affecting the Canberra Hills, and to about 900 metres through the central tablelands here. Rain is not really expected to get across to the east coast, so Wollongong, Sydney, Newcastle should stay dry, but it will be a fairly breezy afternoon. The morning through Victoria is all about the building winds, the cloudy skies. It really starts to ramp up, but not too much wet weather before lunch. It does certainly arrive though through the course of the afternoon. Showers spread across all parts of the state. They could come laced with hail as well. There is a risk of thunderstorms around. It's feeling very, very wintry after lunch. Those temperatures are also falling away as the wind picks up. Snow is going to be a major part of the weather for tomorrow across Victoria. We could see that snow level drop to around about 600 metres. That means a few areas that don't see much snow during winter could get a little dusting, including the Grampians, the Macedon Ranges, and potentially even the Dandenong Ranges not too far away from Melbourne. Surprisingly, Tasmania will have a bit of a mild morning. There'll be cloud around, maybe a light spot of rain, but not too much by way of adverse weather, at least until the second half of the day. That's when the wind picks up, temperatures start to fall. We'll also see showers spread right across the state. Not too much in terms of rainfall totals, between 5 and 10 millimetres for a lot of places, although certainly could see more than that up in the mountains. And there will also be snow coming in. That snow level really dropping at the end of the day, down as low as 400 metres, potentially affecting that highway between Hobart and Huonville. And it will be a very wintry day across South Australia. The winds are absolutely whistling through. There'll be lots of showers, there'll be hail, there'll be a risk of thunderstorms, maybe even some severe thunderstorms. That will affect most southern areas, so right across the peninsulas, Adelaide, the Mount Lofty Ranges, down through the southeast, and even the Murraylands and the Riverlands could see some of this weather. There might even be a little dusting of snow around the tops of the Flinders and Mount Lofty Ranges. We don't see all that often, even during the winter months. Further north it will be breezy but dry across the pastoral districts. And with all the adverse weather in the southeast, it's actually fairly settled out through the west. It will be quite a chilly morning for Western Australia, but in most places a pleasant afternoon with about seasonal temperatures and not too much by way of wind or even cloud cover as the sun comes out. There is a bit of a breeze through northern parts, and that's going to push up those fire dangers. We are seeing some high fire dangers moving into northern parts of WA and parts of the Northern Territory. As the wind picks up on this dry, sunny day, those fire dangers are starting to climb through central and northern parts of the country. Across the top end, we're looking at mostly clear skies, but it's that time of year where the humidity is starting to increase around Darwin. We might see a bit of morning fog and a bit of afternoon cloud, but showers should certainly be at a minimum. To see what the weekend has in store or to check out those severe weather warnings in detail, you can head to the Bureau's website or app. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.